So, to start with, we're gonna talk about barbell rows. Very important exercise. Form is very important to make the most of the movement and to avoid injury on your lower back. Highly important. So, first of all, it's your back position. Don't have a row in this position, guys. So just keep your back straight, push your bum out, and chest forward. That's the position you wanna be in. And then one more very important thing is the angle of your torso with the ground. So you wanna be as low as possible. Don't be rowing up here, because the rowing exercise is meant to target the lats and the mid back. So when you're rowing up here, you're gonna target more upper back and like the traps. So if this exercise is meant to develop that thickness in the back. The angle of your torso is very important. You want to get as much as close to being parallel with the ground as possible. And then your shoulder blades, very important. Don't be rowing in this position, because you're going to target more biceps than your back. So whenever you're lifting, lift your shoulders and then pull the weight. And the point where you want to pull the weight is somewhere towards the belly button. That's where you want to end up with the bar. So we're going to do this with the bar. Back straight, as close to parallel to the ground as possible, and then lift your shoulder blades and pull up towards your belly button as you would imagine that you want to bring your elbows together behind you. Pull up, pause, down. Up, pause, down. Down as close as possible. Lift up, pause. Shoulder blades, up, pause. Up, pause. Pause, down. Don't be jerking the weights, guys, like doing this. I see this all the time. So lift up, pause, down. Pause, down. Now, next exercise is dumbbell rows. Very important, huge exercise in developing your back again. Now you get on the bench, the same foot, the same side leg and the hand on the bench, and just step away from the bench. That's the way you want to get. So don't be sitting above the bench, just step away from the bench. So you have a 3-point support. This leg, the leg on the bench, and the hand. Drop the dumbbell, and when you pull, just pull towards your hip. Back straight, pull towards your hip. Pull towards your hip. So on the bench, you step away from the bench, back straight, and the same thing. And you pull towards your hips. Don't be doing this, guys. Don't be pulling to your chest. And when you're rowing, imagine that you want to bring your elbow behind you. The same. Just contract the muscle as much as possible. Contract the muscle.
Have you hit a training plateau or just having motivation?
Pull towards your hip and pause.
Personal trainer. Smash your fitness
Up towards your hip.
Personal training at 1SK. Speak to a member.
Up towards the hip. The same again with the shoulder blade. Don't keep your shoulder blade down and pull here. Retract your shoulder blade. Up, pull. Stretch the back. Up, pull. So see the way the shoulder is going up first and then the arm. So the shoulder is going up first and then the arm, and contract. Once again, eliminate momentum. Don't be doing this. You want to contract the muscle and feel the muscle. So, pull, pause, down, stretch. Pull, pause, down, stretch. Now, next exercise is lat pull downs. Very important. When you're pulling the same, back straight, yeah? Chest forward. Don't be pulling like this, guys. Don't be going here. So back straight, and when you pull, lean back a little bit, and you pull towards your upper chest. And when you're pulling, imagine that you want to bring the elbows behind you. So this movement is, you're pulling down and back. So you're not going vertically. Down and back. And contract the back as much as possible. And stretch up. So retract the shoulders the same. Every single time for every single exercise, stretch the shoulders and then pull the shoulders first and then pull down and back. Down and back. So don't be going here. You have to pull back. Down and back. Stretch, lean back a little bit, then pull down and back. Down and back. Then control the movement. Don't be doing this. When you're doing that, you're only using momentum to pull the weight and the fact that you're going back and forth. So you're using more lower back than training your lats. So keep that in mind. Just control the weight and your torso stays still. Next exercise is cable rows. The same thing. When you're rowing, just keep your back straight, chest forward. And when you're rowing, pull just above your belly button, somewhere in between your ribs and your belly button. And imagine that you want to bring your elbows together. When you're rowing, imagine that you want to bring your elbows together behind you. So contract the muscles. And if you want to get the most of this movement, just hold your body still. Don't be rowing back and forth, back and forth. So, this is the movement you're looking at. So when you're rowing, contract, release. Contract, release. Contract, release. Don't be going like this. Because you're only using momentum to pull the weight. So don't be going back and forth like that. Just hold your body still and pull, contract, pause, and control the movement when you're on the negative too. Pause and control the movement. And don't be using momentum, guys. Don't go like this. One more is deadlifts. Very important to control your back when you're dropping. So you pick up the weight, and when you're going, just go as close to the body as possible. I like to drop it just below the knees, because If I'm going any lower, I'm gonna engage a lot of my hamstrings, and I don't want that. I don't want that. I just want to train the back. So get the weight, and when you're going down, control the weight, and go back up. Control the weight, and go back up. So when you're going from the side, control the weight and hold your back straight. Just don't go like that, guys, because you're gonna destroy your back. So push your bum out, and when you're going down, control the weight and back up. Control the weight and back up. One more exercise is barbell shrugs when you're training traps, right? So when you're training, when you're pulling the weight, just go up and hold. Up and hold. Up, hold, and drop it down. So what I mean is,
45 minutes.
This is Gym Mix.
you're going up, hold, drop it down. Up, hold, drop it down. Just don't be jerking the weight, because it's not gonna you're not gonna make the most of this exercise. So don't be going like this. Up, hold, down. Shoulders all the way down. And don't be using your back as well, like your torso to lift the weight. So your body stays still. Up, hold, down. Up, hold, down. And with the dumbbells, the way I do it, I would just lean forward a bit and imagine the same. You're going up and to the back. Up and back. Imagine that you want to bring your elbows together behind you. So up, back. Up, back. Up, back. When you're going to bring in your elbows back, it's going to engage the lower side of your traps. It's going to make it pop. And don't be doing this, guys. Don't use momentum. So whenever you're training, just pause. Go up, pause. Up and back, pause. Up and back, pause. Now, guys, these were my tips about the back movements in the gym. One very important thing is when you're coming in the gym to train back, especially when you're doing deadlifts, it's very important to warm up your back, especially your lower back. So do movements for your lower back. You have to warm up properly, like for a good 10 minutes before you start your workout, in order to prevent injury. I've talked to people that didn't warm their backs properly before training, and they've ended up injured, and they couldn't train like for months, and some of them for years. They couldn't do deadlifts or squats. So highly important, warm up before jumping into lifting weights, especially when you're doing deadlifts, because you're using a huge amount of you're putting a lot of stress on your lower back. So very important warm up. Now, guys, this was my back video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.